The Super Cup champions Bayern Munich, no stopping Hansi Flick's side. Rio and Owen still with me, but they didn't do it the easy way tonight, did they? Like the Champions League final, it was Sevilla who took the lead in that first half.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't expect it at all. I went for a full-out Bayern win. I didn't expect Sevilla to cause many problems at all, but they had one moment in the first half where De Jong pinned the centre-half, Sule. Here we see it in the screen now. Great ball, leans against the centre-half, bullies him a little bit out of the way, and Alaba comes across and fouls Rakitic. I thought it was definitely a foul. Arguably maybe a red card, but we spoke about this before the game, didn't we, Owen?
Yeah, I think Navas, he does great. Stands it up. De Jong, as you said, just pins Sule. But I love that midfield run, that late one from Rakitic. runs off the midfield. David Alaba tries to get there. It's just late. Easy decision for the referee, a pen. And
hard to defend them runs, huh?
I always thought that was one of the hardest things as a midfield player when people ran off me. How about this for a pen, the cheek of him?
He was impressive tonight.
He played great. He was probably their best player last year. Didn't have a great Europa League final, but was tremendous tonight. I thought Navas was as well.
But the response from Bayern was perfect. Goretzka with the goal, but Müller and Lewandowski with moments of brilliance in the lead up to this.
Yeah, and this is the movement to get on the ball, but the vision, the eye contact we spoke about when we watched his back foot immediately, the movement from Lewandowski, then the awareness, and then it's just brutal finish, back of the net. I mean, it was a great goal, great team goal.
Just Thomas Muller's, his sense of space and awareness is brilliant, but just his class to lay that in, and then the amount of bodies Bayern get in the box. Sevilla, they just can't defend it. There's just too many people in there, and I think that's the one thing that they do great, Rio, is that they just get so many bodies in there. You can't defend everyone, can you?
It's nothing they could do about that, Sevilla.
No, not at all. And what that does when you get loads of bodies in the box, it creates confusion for the defenders, because normally if there's one or two people in there, I'm picking him up, he's my man. But when there's about 4 or 5 red shirts, it's like who's got who, and that's what they create all the time. And crazy. I mean, this was the counter-attack.
Chance to win it for Sevilla.
How about that for Navas, by the way? Brilliant, that counter-attack. And obviously it takes a decent touch, but you've got to do better to beat Neuer from there. And, we say about, everybody, Bayern at times, they will give you a chance, because they are a bit open. Look at Neuer retreating, Navas and El Nasiri.
But what he does here is he, for me, that's what Neuer does better than anyone at the moment, is he dominates those situations. Then 1v1s, he's bold, he's big, he doesn't shrink at all, and he dictates that situation. Yeah, great bit of skill there. Again, look at watch his feet on the other angle. I think if we've got the other angle, it's a great angle where you see his feet.
Robbie made a great point in commentary, didn't he? That just the subtle touch with his right foot there to get that onto the post.
Here you go.
This one. I mean, it really is so subtle, but it's just class.
Just showing wise on that short list for the UEFA Player of the Year with Kevin De Bruyne and Lewandowski as well. But then in extra time, Javi Martinez off the bench, less than 5 minutes on the pitch. Just how good is this header?
It's a great header. You can't talk enough about the power he has to generate. Again, the ball goes up, it's just coming down. It's not any power on it at all. No pace on the ball. He's got so much to do with that. And he's about technique, getting the right contact on the ball. And the keeper's then floundering to get back into the right position, doesn't get there at all.
Yeah, he's been a great servant to the football club. Came for a lot of money, but looks like he might leave, and just fate for him, to finish it off maybe in that style so he's much loved by his teammates. The way they celebrated with him, and got 4 trophies in 6 months for Hansi Flick. I mean, pretty scary, really, where they're at.
Have gone any better for him, could it? Owen, Rio, thank you very much. Good to have your company this evening. Owen, you're back with me next Thursday for the Champions League draw as well. Find out who is playing who in the group stages. We are on air from 4:45, but Bayern still unstoppable. Sevilla gave them a tough test tonight, but the 2020 Super Cup is heading to Munich. Good night.